Sometimes the deepest wounds aren't visible to the eye, but they carve scars on the soul. If you hurt her again, she might just walk away for good, and you'll be left with the emptiness of regret that only time can reveal. Words and actions can be forgiven, but the trust shattered in one moment can take years to rebuild. If you hurt her again, regret will haunt you in ways you never imagined. Regret isn't a feeling we choose, it's the echo of our mistakes. If you hurt her again, you'll realize the true cost of your actions, and it will sting more than any wound. The hardest part about regret isn't the hurt you caused, but knowing that you could have chosen differently, that there was still time to make things right before it was too late. Every time she lets you in, she's hoping for something better. If you hurt her again, you'll have to face the consequences of breaking something precious that she once trusted you with. She trusted you with her heart, and every time you break it, a piece of her faith in love disappears. Regret doesn't come instantly, but when it does, it will overwhelm you. If you think you can break her and not feel the weight of it later, you're mistaken. True regret is the realization that you've lost someone who once meant the world to you. Hurting someone you love is the kind of regret that lingers far beyond the moment. It settles in your mind, reminding you of the hurt you caused every time you look at her. It's not the love you lose that hurts the most. It's the trust and the belief in the future. If you hurt her again, you will see firsthand the price of that loss. You can't unhurt someone, no matter how much you wish you could. The only thing left after the pain is the heavy burden of regret. Sometimes the hardest lesson to learn is that the people you love aren't invincible. If you hurt her again, the regret you'll feel will remind you of how fragile the bond was. If you hurt her again, you'll have to live with the kind of regret that changes the way you view everything. The trust that was once there will never be the same. Regret isn't something you can just wish away. It's a permanent reminder of your actions, a constant companion when you realize the damage you've done. Love is about building something strong together. If you hurt her again, it will crumble. Regret will come when you realize that you were the one who made it fall. Regret is a bitter companion to anyone who has ever hurt someone they loved. It lingers in the quiet moments, haunting you with the faces of those you've wronged. If you hurt her again, you won't just regret the moment. You'll regret the whole chapter of your life when you took her for granted. The worst part of hurting someone you love is knowing that the hurt doesn't just stay with them. It lives inside of you too, turning into regret that won't let go. Every tear she sheds for you, every moment she feels forgotten, will become the regret you carry. It will be a reminder of the love you neglected. Hurting someone you love leaves an imprint on your soul. If you hurt her again, the regret will shape your future in ways you never thought possible. You can apologize, but you can never erase the damage caused. If you hurt her again, regret will be the only thing left for you to hold on to. True regret doesn't hit you in the moment of the mistake. It strikes you when you realize the person you hurt will never be the same again. If you hurt her again, the guilt you'll carry will make every moment feel empty. Regret will be the silent shadow following you wherever you go. The hardest thing about regret is knowing that the pain could have been avoided, yet you chose to walk a path that led to someone else's hurt. If you hurt her again, you'll realize that some wounds are impossible to heal. No amount of words can fix what you've done, and regret will be your only companion. Regret doesn't fade quickly. It builds up as you reflect on your choices, and when you hurt her again, you'll feel the weight of it for a lifetime. You can walk away from a fight, but you can't walk away from the aftermath of broken hearts and shattered trust. Regret is what you'll be left with. Hurting her again means accepting the reality that some things can never be fixed. Regret will cling to your soul, reminding you of everything you lost. Love is fragile, and once you break it, it's never quite the same. Regret will be the reminder that you didn't value what you had until it was too late. It's easy to think that you can fix everything, but some things are broken beyond repair. If you hurt her again, regret will be the silent consequence. Regret is a hard teacher, but a necessary one. If you hurt her again, you'll learn what it means to truly lose something precious. The cost of hurting someone you love isn't just in the pain they feel, but in the part of you that dies inside with each mistake. There are no easy fixes when it comes to hurting someone you love. The only thing left after the hurt is the deep, soul-crushing regret. When you hurt someone who trusts you, you lose more than their love. You lose the opportunity to build something real, and regret fills the void. There's no such thing as a small mistake when it comes to love. If you hurt her again, you'll find that the smallest action can lead to the biggest regret. Regret is a quiet reminder that love doesn't last without care. If you hurt her again, you'll hear it louder than anything else for the rest of your life. If you hurt her again, regret won't just be a feeling. It will be the lens through which you see everything you lost and the future that could have been. Regret teaches you the hardest lesson. You can't take back the things you say or do, and if you hurt her again, the consequences will stay with you forever. The truth is, no one gets away with hurting someone they love. If you hurt her again, regret will be the shadow that never leaves you. The silence that follows a broken heart is louder than any words. If you hurt her again, regret will echo through the quiet moments. Love is meant to heal, not hurt. If you hurt her again, the only thing that will remain is the regret of not treating her with the care she deserves. When you hurt someone you love, you burn bridges that can never be rebuilt. Regret will follow you wherever you go, reminding you of what you lost. Every moment you hurt her, you're building a future where regret will be the only thing left to hold on to. Don't make that future your reality. Regret is the aftermath of pain. If you hurt her again, the lasting effects will be felt not just by her, but by you as well. If you hurt her again, regret won't just be something you feel, it will be a part of your life, something that changes the way you see the world. True regret isn't about wishing you hadn't acted. It's about knowing that you could have made a different choice and saved both your heart and hers. If you hurt her again, you'll come to understand that regret isn't something you can fix with an apology. It's a consequence that has to be lived with. The only way to avoid regret is by valuing the person you love enough to protect them. If you hurt her again, you'll regret not doing that sooner. Regret isn't a simple feeling, it's a part of you. If you hurt her again, it will become an inseparable part of your existence. The hardest part about regret is that it's never as obvious as the mistake itself. If you hurt her again, the regret will slowly infiltrate your thoughts. Hurting her again is not just a mistake, it's a decision you'll regret every day for the rest of your life. You can't take it back once it's done. Love is a delicate thing, and once you break it, the pieces never fit back the same. If you hurt her again, you'll have nothing but regret left to hold. If you hurt her again, regret will become your reality. You'll live with the knowledge that you could have chosen differently, but chose to hurt her instead. Regret doesn't need to scream to be heard. It speaks quietly, but every word stings with the weight of the pain you've caused. If you hurt her again, you'll find that the cost of regret is far higher than the price of understanding and compassion. True regret is the realization that you let something beautiful slip through your fingers. If you hurt her again, you'll never get that chance back. You can't escape regret once it takes root. If you hurt her again, it will cling to you like a shadow, reminding you of the love you lost. Every time you hurt her, you're creating a future filled with regret. Don't make a decision you'll regret every moment of your life. Regret is the price you pay when you forget the value of the person you love. If you hurt her again, you'll pay the highest cost. If you hurt her again, regret won't just be a fleeting emotion. It will be a constant reminder of the love you failed to cherish. Some wounds are invisible, but their scars last forever. If you hurt her again, regret will follow you, becoming a part of your life story.